a big hole. What is up, y'all? I want to first of all thank all of you guys for showing some love on that last upload of cleaning this up. I know it was kind of a boring video. There wasn't a whole lot of meat and potatoes to it, but we did get some important work done that nobody wants to do, and that is cleaning and scrubbing and all that. So I've got a little bit of time today. It's Sunday evening, trying to get in here and get a little bit of scuffing and maybe shoot a little paint in here before I need to get back in and get dinner going and get the bedtime routine started. All my dads, y'all know what's up with that. But anyways, I decided I'm not gonna go full blown and like just gut everything and do like a top-notch paint job in here, because I did think, you know, in the next few years I do want to come back and bag this truck. So me going hard on all the suspension stuff, that's gonna get changed. There's no point in that. I think it'll live the next 5 years and be just fine. So what I'm going to do today is just get some of my abrasive wheels that I've got and get in here and like scuff all the frame areas that I can get to, get them nice and clean, and then shoot some black paint on it with the goal of trying to end up like this was, because that's plenty good enough for me. And then we'll go from there. Another small little idea I had, and this is kind of a big deal for the truck, but y'all kind of weigh in on what y'all think and leave some comments in there. Chris's 6.0 has been sitting here for y'all know how long, and the dually build's kind of on the back burner big time for him right now. And y'all know my motor is a couple states away getting buttoned up, and I had the idea pop in my head to maybe hit the guy up and see if it's worth it for him to sell that freshly rebuilt motor up there, take his, you know, money that I owe him still for refreshing it for me and all that, send me the difference back, and then I can give Whitebeard some money for his 6.0 that he already has a cam kit, lifters, all that shit for. All we'd have to do is I'd have to take the heads to Billy and get the heads freshened up and all that. But other than that, this harness and PCM will run a Gen 3 6.0, and I wouldn't have to really change anything except for getting it retuned, which that's not a big deal. I'm pretty sure we have the flex plate to get from that 6.0 to this 4L60, and then these headers will work. Should have enough fuel for a 6.0. It's the same injector connectors, so I could, you know, a little bit not as simple as just saying I could throw it right in here and drop it right in. I could pretty much just drop that 6.0 in here. So I'm playing with that idea. I hit Jason up to see what he thought about that deal, and then y'all should drop some comments on what y'all think. Should I give up on the 5.3 that's going to be freshly rebuilt and throw a 6.0 in there, or should I just stay with the 5.3 and go that route? I don't know. But anyways, as for today, let me get y'all set up on a time lapse right here, and I'm going to get in here and get to scuffing and grinding. Let's get it. just like I thought. I would get into this and be like, dude, this blows. I was just like, man, this thing just don't fit in all the places you want it to get into. And but it did pretty good at getting through, you know, what, almost 30 years of gunk and BS. So that's pretty cool. Got a nice shiny clean surface. Clean enough. It's not perfect, but it's enough for old Krylon Fusion all-in-one 5 times stronger adhesion with a no peel guarantee. So I'm gonna get this all shook up, and that's probably where I'm gonna call it a day. It's storm season here in Oklahoma, so it's nice and humid. And what I just made raw, if I do not paint it right now, it'll be rust tomorrow. So go ahead and get what I did today covered up, and then that'll probably conclude today's progress. Not too bad. It's got a nice little sheen on it, but it says satin black, so if I remember right, this gets like a good satin sheen once it dries up, because I'm pretty sure that's the exact same can I had when I did the passenger side frame rail, and I don't remember why, but I didn't do this side for some reason. But pretty stoked with what I did. It cleaned all that up a lot and made it look pretty damn decent. So can't be mad at that. Cheap little 1 hour job. Scuffed it up, wiped it down with some alcohol, get the dust off and remaining oils, and then gave it a quick blast. So main thing I wanted to do was at least get the portion where the engine will be occupying once it's in, and then that way that's all taken care of. And then, you know, if I ever get a wild hair, or, you know, say whenever the day comes that I get to bag it and do all that, and we have all the suspension apart over here, that's when I'll, you know, I can tape off a section there once I get to the clean part, and I can just, you know, blast all the frame while we have it bare and ground down and all that. So that's when we'll do that. Other than that, that's gonna be pretty much it for today. I did make a little list. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but I've got to redo the HVAC switch on the console, so it'll actually stay. The hot glue did not last. Redo the exhaust, that'll be later. Dash kit and double din radio and RCAs and all that, that'll be in the future. I found a lead on getting the headlight switch adapted, so that may come soon, and that'll clear up the OBS light switch from being at my knees, like under the steering wheel, and that way I can put that bottom panel on. And then some deadener on the doors. I'm gonna find a bulkhead for where the harness comes through right here on the firewall. Get that cleaned up, and then I need some new front shocks. The ones I got like aren't stiff enough, so on a pretty good bump, the front will still dip down and kind of bottom out. So I definitely want to get some stiffer shocks in the front, and that'll kind of correlate with doing the tubs, because when I do the tubs, I'm actually going to kind of come up a little bit. I'm probably going to take maybe another inch out of the fender and then go that much higher. And then another thing I may try to do is buy a passenger side fender, mainly for this purpose right here. It's kind of tweaked out, and I don't really want to deal with trying to get it lined back up. And then I would also have to bodywork this out. Whereas if I can find a cheap straight fender, might as well just do that and not have to do all that extra work as far as bodywork's concerned. And then I've got beauty panels that like kind of sit up here that I bought from Vanata Fab at LST, like freaking, dude, I think that was 2020 or 2019, but those are in this box right here, I'm pretty sure. So once I get the tubs done and I get all this wiring kind of relocated back down under here, there's beauty panels that'll go up here and hide all that wiring and all of that stuff. It'll hide all that. You won't see that anymore. So that'll be nice. And then painting the frame, the engine bay, and the core support. We'll see how all that goes. I may or may not have just completed what I'm gonna do with that. The door seals, it's been kind of pissing me off. When I was driving it, this seal would stick to the door and it would like come off. So what I'm gonna do is put like probably a little bit of silicone or some kind of glue or something in a couple spots. Not overdo the whole thing, but just enough to keep it to where it won't fall off. And then I need to blow out the fuel lines. That's going to kind of be a task. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do that. If I'm going to unbolt the bed and undo the lines from the fuel pump and blow it out that way, or what. I'm not real sure what I want to do there, but we'll figure that out before we get the motor in. And then pretty much other than that, I got to make a decision on what I'm going to do with the engines, and then getting an engine set up and in here. And then another little side project we can work on is getting these door panels mocked up and start working on a solution for that, getting those door panels hung on the doors to kind of continue tying in the OBS dash swap to the High Country interior. So other than that, I have one thing I want to leave you guys with. I'm gonna rework. I had given anybody who ordered the drop I did this last year, I gave them one of these stickers for free as part of their order, and they didn't know they were going to get it. I realized that I still haven't put these on the website. So what I'm going to do is, for the month of May, I'm going to pump the shit out of this on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all that. What I'm going to do is, you can get these stickers. I'm going to probably do these for $4 a piece, since they're not even out yet. And then what I'll do is, you can get one of the hollows, one of the tombstones, 2 of the 2.5 inches, and then a lanyard for 10 bucks. I'm not going to let a discount code work on that or anything, but I still have quite a few of these lanyards. I have a ton of these left, and then that'll be a way for you guys to just kind of get you a full setup and help me clear out some inventory. So I'm working with a new sticker company that they're the ones that made all 3 of these, and I'm really satisfied with the quality of the product and all that. And I've had a lot of those stickers out for at least a year, and some of them have been outside, some are inside. So I've gotten to test them out for about a year, and they're working well. So I'm going to keep getting some new stickers going. I'm going to kind of focus on that. And then we might do a shirt or hoodie, something later on this year, like after my birthday in September or something. But guys, be sure to check out the website, MattyXBuilds.com. I'm going to run that through the month of May, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start turning the website off when I don't have a drop going. That way I can save some money on the website subscription, and also it'll kind of make it more of a, I don't know how to explain it, more of a proper drop. So whenever I announce some stuff, I can turn the website on. You guys can place your orders, and then give it like a month or a couple weeks or so, and then shut the website off and send those orders out, and then you just got to wait for the next drop. So that'll help us fund getting this B word back together and back on the road so I can do some damn burnouts and just enjoy this truck. Just drive it, take it to some meets, and show it off. It ain't the prettiest thing ever, but I'm proud of it. Me and James put a shit ton of work into it. Chris and several other people have put some pretty serious effort in this truck, so I'm not giving up on it. I'm not stopping. We gotta get it on the road and continue the dash and interior and all that and get it A1. So that's it for this one. Peace out, be human. We'll see you next time.